Where's the market? Where can I sell into? Will people buy the products, and is there a way to actually exchange goods? The stores provide a really low bar for developers to get into, and also they're very compelling. You look at the App Store, the iPhone's App Store, and you see 30 million users, a billion downloads. You're thinking, cha-ching, there's some cash there, and so it's a great place for entrepreneurs to try to plug into. It's super, and from the user side, it's super convenient. Apple just makes you click the App Store button, and boom, you're up and connected. You're able to browse through and look at the top 50 apps or whatever, and search through the store. The second to last bullet here, what's interesting is how the App Stores, now you see the proliferation of App Stores. Every device manufacturer out there now has their App Store kind of knock off, open to repeat what Apple's been able to accomplish. Some of the key things, we were talking to a company a while back, and they were like, okay, I understand this App Store thing, but what does it really do for me? I can go there and buy apps, or I can sell my apps. Really, the key things is kind of broke it down to 4 things. One is you have a review process. Basically, it's not just anybody can, if you just show up at the door with your app, you're going to be able to ship it through the App Store. So they have a review process that gives you credibility for the applications you distribute through that store, both the inventory. Also, it gives confidence as a user that what you buy has actually been vetted or at least gone through some kind of review process. And then also, once you buy it, there's a feedback process, or a feedback capability where if you download something, you go, man, this really stinks. You can go back and also contribute that information back in, or if you really love it, contribute that information back into to the reputation of a particular product. So once you get your apps into the store, how do you find them? There's a discovery capability. So if you're going to be in this ecosystem and it's going to be very large, you have to be able to discover or find applications. And once you find them, you want to be able to have a transaction, make it so that a customer can easily buy your applications. And finally, deploy I buy an application. The store makes it very easy for me to download and install that application. If you guys have ever, at Genuitec, we sell a lot of our products online. If you've ever tried doing the online store stuff, it is a huge, upfront cost just to get that set up and get it working online. So that's a really big. There's some really big benefits that make it easy for builders to get in. This slide right here is one of the Gizmodo. It's a real popular slide. On their site that came out a while back, just talking about the proliferation of the stores. Here, there are 2 things I want to point out. 6 stores, you see each, you look up there and see your favorite device manufacturer, and see that yes, they are represented, or no, they're not. If they're not, you can bet they're working on a store. The other thing is, if you're a developer coming in from the techie side, the question is, okay, so I go build something really hard, build something really cool. Do they rip me off when whenever they sell my app through the store? And you can see right here, just that break line right across the middle there, 70 to 80% is your taking away share as a developer. So it's really compelling. It's something that's quite easy, quite easy to give up to get your app into the store and to enter into the ecosystem. So a question that we run into a lot is when we're talking to different enterprise companies, and they're talking about, well, we've got to get into the store. There's a lot of just things that haven't been thought through. There are assumptions that they're making, and they think that if they're going to target iPhone, they have to go through the App Store. So we just put together just a little set of questions here that we ask ourselves when we're looking at evaluating opportunities as well. The first one is, how important is app discovery? Well, it depends on who you are. If you're a no-name, it's really, really important. If you're a big brand that companies already recognize, it's a lot easier for you to get out and get in front. So for instance, I know, I think it's Nationwide Realtors, one of the companies here recently, they've been advertising their little iPhone app online, so they'll show you kind of installing it, and, kind of navigating through on an iPhone. And so if you go to their site, they actually will say, hey, here's